Hello to everyone. Today we're going to deviate from usual discussions on Excel and focus our discussion on PowerPoint, how to create, change and optimize your presentation format. We will talk about Slide Master. Let's go to PowerPoint. For example, we will take a simple presentation. Let's try to make it a bit more beautiful and see which tools or additional elements we can add to it. We have a title slide and let's add one main slide of the deck. Right click, add the slide and we call it agenda. That's what usually we start presentation from. And of course, every presentation starts with a coffee, 15 minutes minimum, then intro, let's say another 15 minutes lost. So as you can see, the presentation has the content, but visually it looks ugly. So how can we fix it? Definitely we can start fixing slide by slide using the elements of the PowerPoint, but let's see how to fix all of the slides in one shot and ensure that the next slides will be in exactly the same format. Okay, in order to do so, we need to go to the View menu and select the Slide Master. On the left side, you see the mock-ups of the slides. But those are not real slides, but only the templates which are used by PowerPoint for your presentation. And as with any construction, before building something, let's kill what we don't need. In this case, let's delete all the templates which are not used. There are plenty of those, and don't be worried. If you are allowed to delete something, it means that there is no slide link to it. Now we're left with main slide, and there are two slide templates under it. One for the title slide and one for the main slide of the deck. First of all, we can change the position of all of the elements. We can change the formatting using the usual tools, like as if we are working in a normal presentation. Let's change the color to red. Let's increase it slightly. Let's say to, I think 48 should be sufficient. And maybe for this section, a bit bigger. And for instance, let's change the font. This is all good and nice, but what if we want to add some additional elements to this slide? As you can see at the bottom of the chart, you have few options. The right one with the hash inside is the slide number, then you have some footer and the date. However, now these options are not active. Let's check this. We go to View and we go to Normal View. And as you can see, there is nothing at the bottom of the chart. So now we need to go back to the Slide Master and add this element. Let's imagine we want to add the slide number. In order to do so, you go to the top menu, choose Insert section, and you find Slide Number. In the pop-up menu, you need to click near the slide number text. As you can see, it immediately highlights that it will appear on the right side. You click Apply to All, and now you will have slide numbers on each of the slides. We can also modify this element. Let's imagine we want to increase it and make it, for example, green. Now, if you go back again, you push the View tab, you go to Normal. As you can see, now you have it. Now, let's see what else can we add. For instance, we want to add footer. You follow the same path, go to Insert section, go to the footer and header section and click on footer. And let's imagine we want to put something confidential. Again, apply to all, go here, and let's imagine we want this text to be visible in red. Now, if you go back again to View, Normal View, you will see this word confidential here. These slides use different templates. They use one overarching template of the deck, but different templates inside. And if you want to change the formatting for the second slide, you need to go again to Slide Master, View, Slide Master, and change it on the second slide. For instance, we want to make it fully blue. As you can see, if you jump back, it became blue. Okay, now let's see what else can we add. Let's also add some background to the title slide. And if you want to add a picture, you simply select it, right-click, copy, go to your deck, right-click, and paste. Okay, so now let's make it bigger. And there is no issue if the picture will be bigger than the slide. Now let's move it backwards so you can see all the elements on the slide. Let's go to View and see how our slide looks now. As you can see, it looks exactly like we predefined it in the Slide Master. Okay, let's go and modify slightly the other slide. Usually the main slide of the presentation you want to be a bit less attractive. This looks good, and let's also add some background, but more conservative one. Again, we'll take the picture, right click, copy, go to the slide, right click and paste. It can be bigger, you can crop it later on, but for our example it works perfectly. Okay, send it back so we can see all the elements of the slide. And now again, if you go to Normal View, you will see, I would say, a nicer slide. Now, if you add one new slide, you will have exactly the same format. It will have the slide number, it will have the background, all the titles, predefined elements will have exactly the attributes you defined in your Slide Master. But let's imagine you want to have more than one type of the slide. Let's create a second template. Let's copy this one, and the only difference would be that we don't have background. We go again to the main view, and now whenever we add the slide, it will still have this background, because PowerPoint, whenever you have multiple templates defined in Slide Master, will always choose the one on the top. But you can easily change the format of the slide by right-clicking on it, choosing the layout option, and as you can see, now you have three options: the title slide, the one with the background, and the one without the background. You simply click this one, and that's it. You have the slide without the background. That's it for today. I hope these tips will allow you to create the presentation of your own style, and also to ensure that all the slides in the presentation have the same format and look alike. Thank you, and see you in the next one.